The views and opinions stated on this show are for entertainment purposes only. These views and opinions do not reflect the views of the host or guests on the show.
Shh, we're indoors.
Indoor Voices, audio adventure, audio experience. My name is Johnluke Chapparro.
Is he the host?
Today I am the host, Mr. Theodore. Yes,
that's peace,
I am.
That's peace.
So we doing it big today. Before we get into the program, let's just introduce the folks we got here today. First is me, the Riz Gosh, or whatever they call me. I'm still single, ladies, so please feel free to see me. When you see me, don't run away. People do it too many times.
Run away?
He's famous.
To my left, we got the Nike All-Star.
Hi, guys.
Dude, yeah, right. This dude dressed like a pimp over a weekend.
I was born in the wrong era.
That's right. Mr. Theo, Nike All-Star. How you doing, Theo?
Hi.
To his left, we got Malcolm's buddy, who I had the opportunity to basically bore to death while we were waiting to get this going, Mr. Sammy Bauer. There we go.
Hello, everybody.
To his left,
He's got a cast.
we got
Wait,
Mr.
you didn't even say his name. Mr.
I said Sammy Bauer.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
He did say his name.
Thanks for
I'm
paying
sorry.
attention,
I'm
bro.
sorry. All right, well,
That's hate, brother. That's hate.
To his left, who was going to wear a jersey today, but decided he wasn't going to do that.
Mr. Cardhart.
I wasn't wearing one today, so don't worry
It's
about
tough.
it.
Yeah, no, so it's good. Yeah, since you didn't do it. Next episode.
Yeah.
For sure.
To his
It's
left, we got Mr. Bryant EDT, que lo que dominicano, papi shampoo, que lo que manito.
Poppy shampoo.
Claro que sí.
I love that name.
And all the way in the far corner, last but not least, the one who ballsy walked in here with a Miami Heat jersey for some reason.
Ooh.
The creator, the mastermind himself, Mr. Malcolm Aqua.
Dwayne.
Yo. N-word. No, that's not right.
4-3.
I can't say that because I will get canceled. Anyways, all right.
Not
So,
today.
first of all, how the hell are you guys? How was your weekend?
Yo, it was fire.
Well, I know you. First,
I was-
let's start with you, Theo. 'cause
Jive turkey.
Yeah.
I was a jive turkey, and I was enjoying my 70s life. I got to go to a roller skating rink for a birthday, and it was fire. I actually found out I can't roller skate. I had no idea. I swear, like, sometimes I'm just good at random things.
That shit is tough on the legs.
You look pretty convincing in that little
That's what I'm
clip.
saying. I look like sweetness out there. I'm
Yeah,
gassed up.
for
I'm
real.
Sweet.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I was scared I was gonna fall the whole time, but I never fell, which I'm proud about. But yeah, I had
Don't
fun this
fall.
weekend. What did I do Sunday?
I don't know. What did you do Sunday?
The hell did
I don't know.
I do
I wasn't
Sunday?
watching you.
Oh no, I played basketball with my coworkers because we have a league.
They probably got washed.
No, no. All right, so I'm gonna be honest.
That's
No,
it.
weird. You know what's crazy? Yo, I was wild
That's
though.
it,
But
bro.
nah, the craziest part about it is that like I'm the only one in shape. Like I played basketball at like LA Fitness.
Ain't
Like,
that a good feeling?
Are you
Yeah, like,
in
it's
shape?
so-
Wait, are you in shape?
you the
or
only
A
one?
shape?
no, I am A shape. I am a
Okay.
rectangle. No, I'm gassing. But no, for real. Like I'm literally the only one in shape like. It's weird, like, you would think they were all in shape because we have a job that's active, but, like, literally, I'm the only one in basketball
You ever-
shape, so.
And this is no disrespect to police officers. Have you seen some police officers?
Oh, I mean, they never.
No.
I ain't.
No, I'm not gonna front though.
They're the Dunkin' Donut queens.
Yeah.
So go ahead. I'm
And-
sorry.
and-
How was
and-
your weekend?
and- Hey, thanks for the transition. Yeah, so Theo didn't get an STD, so that's good.
Wait,
So-
what? Yo, that's wild.
Sammy, how was your weekend?
Got a cast. And it wasn't that
Oh,
great.
damn.
It hasn't been that great to be honest. Showering with this? It's horrible.
I can imagine.
Like this?
But no, man, I got a cyst taken out of my wrist. And it hurt.
Damn,
You
believe
hurt?
that.
I don't remember much of it, though, beforehand. Because they just knock you out and then you just wake up.
Yeah,
and you got
yeah.
this. So, but,
At least they knock you out. That's good.
it's alright.
Yeah.
They did knock
Okay.
me
That's
out.
scary, bro.
It's been weird.
That's some scary
It's been
stuff.
weird.
Well, speedy recovery to your wrist.
Thanks.
I wanted to make sure I didn't like bump into it.
No,
I
it's
already
all
I already bored this guy enough as is before we started. So, Mr. Bryant EDT.
Nice
Lo que
watch.
manito.
Gracias.
Nice watch, man.
How was your
Stay-
weekend?
Yeah.
Think I can borrow
Yeah, you want?
Is that a
Not
Ro-
today.
is that a
That's
Rolex
crazy.
or a
Okay.
Bolex?
a Bolex is
It's
nasty.
don't look at it too close, Lex. That's what it
That's
is.
hate.
And
That's
boy
hate.
special.
Damn, he said it, not me. Don't. I want them to fire.
But
me.
yeah, nah, my weekend was pretty chill, man. I just played ball. That was the highlight of my.
Didn't you
whole
go
weekend.
somewhere recently?
Home? I went home.
Did you go like out of state or something?
Oh yeah. Like a few weeks back, I went to Dreamville.
Lucky.
Oh.
That's what's
Damn,
up.
we haven't
he got
shot.
to see
We haven't
J. Cole
shot since
confess.
then.
Yeah, we haven't spoke.
Confessions.
Yeah, we haven't spoke since.
And
Oh,
this
wow,
is
I
my
forgot we had
Right,
shots.
it's been a minute.
Ah.
Yeah.
See, look, no
It
one
has been a
can
minute.
say that I don't pay attention to these guys. So if they're the ones
Man,
that
I don't
screw
think
up,
I could do this no more.
I'm just gonna blame Theo
I
for
come
everything.
Yeah, nah. Dreamville was cool, man. There was a lot of hoopla going around.
That's what's up.
With, everything, but overall, the experience was dope. Saw a lot of dope people, made a lot of dope connections there. But yeah,
You see, did you see Nardwar?
I did not. But you know who I did
I would love
see?
to meet
Who
him.
was like the
I wanna
one
meet him,
person
too.
that like I did kind of like, I don't want to say fan over, but like I appreciated that they were there. Was Lulu from Raising Canaan.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
watched
Okay.
Raising
Okay.
Canaan.
Wow.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
I just happened. I was walking back towards the bar. And he was
That's
just right in
crazy,
front of me,
actually.
and I was like, "Yo." He was the only one that I was like, I actually went up to. I was like, "Yo, I fuck with your work, man."
That's
Wait.
good though. That's dope. That's
Did
dope.
you ask him for an autograph?
Nah. It was
Nah,
just,
that's
it was
weird.
just
That'd be
quick,
weird,
like,
though.
yo,
Oh, okay.
and then I kept it moving.
Is that
like,
the?
that was the only
Is
one.
that the Hispanic kid in Raising Canaan?
No. That's his uncle, Uncle Luke.
Oh, see, I don't watch Raising Canaan.
Yeah, the one with the studio.
That's
Come on.
probably
Right.
that's probably
He's
the
the
worst
closest
one
thing to
be
music.
honest.
Come on,
I'm gonna
that's
be
the
honest.
closest thing.
Raising Cane's is like I don't.
That-
You don't like Raising
You
Canaan?
don't like it?
I like every other one other than Raising.
Yeah, you know what? Nah, I like it more than I like Force, but I'm
Force
not
Force is okay. I just like the
Yeah.
characters in Force. Which
I just
is-
like
yeah,
Ghost,
I just
man.
like Tommy. That's all.
Tommy's fire.
Yeah, it's just Tommy. That's the only reason.
So when
Just
you,
like
when
Ghost,
you,
I'm mad it's
so
coming
when
to
you,
an
when
end.
you,
Yeah, me too. Nah,
when
I
you
feel the
talk
same.
to him, did he go, "Not today, my brother"?
Nah,
Hey, shout out to Tyrese, bro. I know you watched this video,
Yeah,
dog.
man.
I mean, I know you
Not
watched
today,
that
my brother.
that clip.
Crying all the
Yeah.
time. But that's
Tyrese
cool,
don't want to
man.
own it.
It was a video.
Nah, you know what's funny?
So you should just not.
A few people already have came up to me about that not today shit. And it's already pissing me off. Yeah. Like,
No, for real.
yeah.
That's
It's like
fire,
they'll come up to me, they'll be like, they'll tell me some shit, and I'll go back for the rebuttal, and they'll be like, "Not today, my brother."
That's
I was like,
crazy.
this shit not
But
cute.
you know what?
nigga.
You know what
shit
that
not
says
funny.
though. That says we actually got people paying attention, which is nice.
That's peace.
Yeah,
You know,
that
like I
shit
did-
ain't funny.
peace,
Don't,
that's
don't
peace.
keep
And-
that joke going. I don't like.
And
I already got hit with it once. I'm
Now
ready to get hit with
now
it
you know
again.
how Tyrese felt.
that's right.
Yeah, there you go.
What you mean? I'm the one who continues to feel it. He's the one who told me. I'm the one who keeps getting this
He's
shit.
probably still saying it.
And before we move
Trademark
on,
it then.
Malcolm, how was your weekend?
I mean, I didn't do anything, bro. Weekend, my favorite pastime, staying at home, not doing a goddamn thing. But
times.
Monday, which was yesterday, had our game, you know, on our little squad. Got a W.
I got a
It
nice
felt
assist
good.
to him too. I was kind of gassed.
Nice
about
assists. We was cooking. We was hooping. It feels good. It feels good to win because we lost the last game.
that. A BS
And,
game too.
Yeah, lost by like 2 points. Double overtime, by the way.
That
We went
was-
to double overtime.
We couldn't score
Lost
for
by
two
2 points.
overtimes, bro. That was I
Yes,
literally
low scoring game.
Damn.
to a trash.
We had 6
team.
people, so 1 sub. So
Should have hit
to a
somebody
trash
up.
team at that, bro.
Hit somebody up that
Damn.
could have been available to play basketball.
I don't even know. I don't even know a guy like that, to be honest.
When I pull up to
I don't-
LA and I give you buckets, I don't hear that.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
it like
boy.
a
Yeah, we get
no,
spicy.
this ain't even our team. I come off the bench on this squad.
fact.
So.
Yeah, me
I
and
just-
Malcolm off the bench.
Look at
I'm
these
just
two
a
guys
mere.
pretending to
I'm a
be
mere
good.
vet minimum.
I'm just saying, if y'all got 6, y'all need one more sub. That's all I'm saying. That's all. 6-man group is hard to run by.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys
Whiff.
did it. I'm glad nothing crazy happened on your weekends, boys. So it's good that you're here. It's good that we're finally doing this again.
It is safe here.
For me, I'm supposed to say how my weekend
Oh
was.
yeah, Mr.
I
Yeah, hella girls at the
Nah.
crib.
Any
No, he was
dates?
being
Nah.
Mr.
Any
Riz.
new people?
Nah, what?
Is that New Johns? New Johns?
Just saying. Any new dates? No.
No,
any,
not
any
yet.
Jets? Any Jets?
All right.
I mean, there's some things
Any-
ongoing.
any
Yeah,
Pogs?
You see his face? He was like, he was disgusted like us. He's like, I already have enough. I don't
Any
need more.
Pogs?
There's some things ongoing that I won't reveal
I like
now.
that. I like that.
Okay,
Um,
some Pogs
I'm
and
trying to
But-
be like you when I grow up.
TBD.
Freaking guy.
Keep going.
You want to be a chubby Puerto Rican guy?
As long as she's listening to all the tips that we have been giving this mysterious
Well,
person.
damn. How many people have I recommended this to that are single and
Hey,
haven't gotten
keep-
hit up yet?
Sad, we're waiting.
They haven't hit me up yet. Like,
They're
listen.
scared. They're scared.
Why are they scared? I'm like the nicest guy.
Nah. They
Bro,
heard about.
you
They
have-
heard about.
if
Have
you
you
are
listened to all
sick-
the stories that
They
we've
seen
been
the
telling
second.
here?
They seen the second episode.
Yeah, they've heard the stories about you, bro. They've heard the legend.
Oh, jeez. I can't. I'd never be able to live that down.
This is great.
No. Damn. I did threaten them beforehand that I was going to John Wick them. Just to
He
get,
dang, that's
just,
literally seconds
probably why
before we
I
started
was
this.
pulling in.
get order on the. I was gonna say order on the ice because I'm watching the hockey game, but no, speaking of hockey, I went to the game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs for the New York Rangers. Nice. As everybody knows, I am a nerd for hockey, just like I am for baseball. I'm wearing my Stanley Cup playoffs sweater right here. It is hot as hell in this room.
Oh, did you get that from the game that you went to?
No, I got this when I went to the game with my dad, and they were selling them because they already made the playoffs. So he was like, "Here, you did this for me. Here, I'll buy this for you." I'm like, "All right, like shoot." So I went to the game on the it was the day after the Knicks had played game 1, so the vibes were already immaculate because the Rangers and the Knicks are like this. So the Garden was monstrous on Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon we were just extending the courtesy of just being loud as heck. It was fun. It was in the afternoon, so I got home before it got dark. That's really all I did outside of going to church with my family and just chilling out.
You
So
did
yeah,
way
that's
more than everyone here.
What's that?
You did way more than everyone.
I just went to a game. That's all I did. And I worked on
I
Saturday.
told you,
I wish I would have went
I'm
to
trying
the
to be
game.
like you when I grow up, bro.
Now Theo was a jive turkey though. You can't.
Yeah, I
you
know,
can't
like,
discount that.
Never mind.
Can't
My
discount
bad.
that.
I forgot about that.
He was in roll bounce too.
Forget about that. You just did that.
Hey, what do you mean? That was
Like
like
he hit
3
a
days
bow
ago,
wow
I
for
was
that. For that.
Second place.
Roll bounce, baby. Roll
Also,
bounce.
sorry, Bow Wow. I still feel very bad that he saw me go Bow Wow. I'm like, sorry.
Sorry, man. His
Sorry,
movie's
bro.
coming out soon.
Where my dogs at?
New movie coming out soon.
Anyways, so none of these guys know what I'm gonna try and talk about today because
Oh,
I
snap.
made sure I kept them in suspense. They think we were gonna talk sports, but we're not.
Oh, snap.
Oh man.
Damn, I read so many books.
I don't really know sports.
I was looking up
We're
some
gonna-
stats
so many
before we got
books.
here.
I was like, I know.
Oh wait.
FanDuel's about all I know.
Shout out to Zig. She not here.
Yeah,
Yo,
Zig
Zig.
Zig.
Yo, Z-Views.
Yeah, that's
Z-Views.
you, Zig.
Z-Views, that's
Yeah.
right. She's not here.
Love.
So, we miss her, but she'll be back here on the next episode, of course,
For sure.
And the Rangers just scored. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Sorry, Zig.
Damn.
Let's go. Yes.
Zig's gonna feel
Damn.
offended about how you
Nah,
just cut that off.
she
Nah,
good.
That's it.
Nah, she good. Nah, she good.
Zig will be back on. Zig will be back on the next
favorite part.
episode.
She
She'll be back on the next episode. She could replace me if she wants. If I made her feel bad at all. But anyways, as my hockey team just gloriously scored, and I have it on mute. What do you think we're talking about today, boys? I would just take a guess.
Can we talk about money?
No. How am I
I
gonna
love
talk?
that
About, how am I gonna
talk.
talk about something I don't have?
Sure.
I love money
Rela-
talk.
oh, never mind. I was
What?
gonna say relationships, but
Damn.
Made me.
That shit hurt me.
Hey, well, go watch episode 11 out now. Before this episode, we talking about relationships over there.
Yeah.
So
Bitcoin.
No.
Okay, I'm out of it.
I'm
What do you
dead.
think we're talking about?
Raw? Raw? Huh? Oh,
Raw
sorry.
what?
Huh?
Probably
WrestleMania.
we're not talking
Nah,
about
that was.
Oh.
It was the same weekend as Big
RoboCop
Wait, Are you
2.
into Marvel like that?
Not as much, but no, we're not talking about that.
We're not talking about Deadpool.
What about Star Wars?
No.
That's
We'll save that. We'll save that.
Jumanji
That's a whole
1997.
episode. That's a whole episode.
Nah,
Where would you get that idea
I
from?
don't know. Just
Today,
shooting in the dark, man.
Fortnite.
not for no. Like
Billie Eilish.
Ah,
No.
yeah, that's coming
Oh
out.
man, I love her. I mean, what?
Get a new skin.
Disney.
Starship
Mickey
Troopers.
No, we're not talking Starship Troopers.
Yo, do you
It
know?
is a good movie.
Do you hold on? Do you know Nicki Minaj was an hour late to her set, which
I saw
pushed
her
back fucking J. Cole shit like an hour and a half? And J. Cole had to apologize several times because he had to
We know he had to apologize.
before after that happened.
Well,
after that happened.
Oh, he did more apologizing
Yeah,
afterwards?
because the
man.
city
My
was
man
telling
just
him that he had to stop. He had to stop, and
That's
the nigga's
peace.
like, "Yo, I'm sorry, I gotta finish like these four or five songs." Like he had 5 more songs to do in his set, but because Nicki wanted to show up an hour late,
Okay.
I wish I was on that Nicki Minaj episode.
Hey,
Nikki was late to when I saw her, so alright, it was good.
So she just late all the time.
All right,
is what
all
you-
right.
go watch episode 2.
Episode 2.
An
We
hour
talk
late
about
is
Nicki.
crazy.
Or was that episode 1? I forgot.
I think was it 1 or 2? I can't remember.
It was one of the first 2.
Yeah, it was one of
Let's
those.
cut to a clip.
But today,
Yes.
homeboys, excuse me, we are talking about comedy.
Okay.
Okay.
That.
I'm not even funny.
I like comedy.
Nah, you're just funny looking, bro.
Man, that's hate.
Nah.
That's hate.
No. So we talking comedy today. So the reason why
Love it.
we talking comedy today is because I've been very introspective as of late. If you don't know, you probably don't. I did stand-up comedy for a very long time, and I am in the process of doing another comedy show. But I also did a comedy show for about 5-6 years when I was in college and in high school. And you look at the way things are between then and now, and older comics and current comics, and what people get offended with, and what people like and dislike, and all that. Let me ask you guys this. Do you think comedy is dead? Because some places it kind of seems like it is.
I don't think it's that.
Why not?
I think it's like forms of it. I think like the lower levels are funnier. Like I'll say like sometimes you'll be like on TikTok and you come across like a random like comedian and like they're like they be having some funny random stuff. Like you be like, oh shit, that's funny as hell. But then like some of like the higher tier people, they're not as funny anymore. Like I feel like.
What do you mean by higher tiered people?
Like
you trying to say Kevin Hart's not funny?
Actually, Kevin Hart's not funny.
I don't think he's funny.
Wow. 2 minutes into the comedy topic. 2 minutes into the comedy topic, and Kevin Hart gets the straight.
I think he fell off heavy.
Oh man.
Heavy?
Yeah,
I can see that.
No, because like, I'm gonna
Heavy
be honest.
is a hard word.
So we talking about movies or just like in general, like
no,
as
I'm
a
just talking
like
about
stand-up?
as a comedian.
No,
I don't care about his movies.
No, so yeah.
I don't think as a comedian like him doing stand up is like that funny to me. I've watched like I've watched all of them and I just sat there like
Do you like
I don't
Chris Rock?
Stop.
Do you like Chris Rock?
yeah, that's my choice. So yeah.
Okay.
I don't all the way disagree with you. I'm just kind of mad that Kevin Hart called this straight so early. Kevin Hart as a whole, I like him in movies more than I like his stand-up. I'll say, but I like his first few stand-ups. The last couple I haven't really paid attention to. There was one that I didn't really like. I forgot which one it was, and that kind of just.
Was that the one?
Nah,
his
first 2 or 3 was like great.
Yeah, I'll agree with
his
that.
first 3 were fire.
Yeah.
He was on a roll, like he was killing it.
Yeah.
And after that, it was just kind of like he fell off. Like he started doing movies, and then like.
Right, so now that you mentioned that,
so.
let me ask you this. So you see you were talking about online. So there's a lot less you can get away with nowadays in the sense of like getting canceled and stuff like that.
Yes,
so
sir.
You got, for example, like Shane Gillis was one of them. He got kicked off of SNL because some stuff he said on a podcast. Obviously, he wasn't intentionally trying to be that way. It's just all part of a bit. Louis C.K., well, it wasn't because of the stuff that he said. It's because he decided to wank off in front of women.
Nasty word.
But like, do you think?
Can't do that.
Do you think that nowadays people are a little bit more sensitive to like what comics say?
People have always been sensitive. I just think
that's true.
We just have an outlet now where they can express more and find out more about these
Twitter.
comedians.
Yeah.
Twitter
TikTok.
or these podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, them come hopping on podcasts and saying something real quick.
Facebook is heavy.
You know,
Facebook, you can write a story about it. Like I can be like, I don't like the way he said that.
No, you seen this dude? What was that gay comedian?
Which one?
Which one?
The one that
Gerard Carmichael.
Gerard
Carmichael.
Black gay
Gerard
comedian.
Carmichael?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah, the one that Tyler.
Yo, Tyler, the Creator. First of all, thank you, Tyler, the Creator, for doing that because that was hilarious. He had the comedian.
That was genuine.
He was like, so, what do you want to do? And he's like, but I'm starting to feel you, Tyler. He's like, feel what? And like he's like, so like literally he's like trolling him the whole time, like
yeah. And
he's like the guy Gerard's like serious the whole time, like he really was trying to bag up Tyler the Creator, and Tyler was just trolling him the whole time.
Yeah, I think he's comic proof, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, Tyler's literally
he's comic proof. Like that dude, you can't mess with him.
You know, it's funny. Somebody posted a picture and they said Tyler the Creator skipped past the cancel culture.
He just missed it.
Literally,
Yeah.
Just missed it.
And like he turned it to somebody that like is immune from it now.
Yeah,
like
he
it's
literally
crazy.
just missed. I'll say.
That
Oh,
adult
you go
swim
ahead.
show couldn't come out now. The one.
Oh no, Lawyer Squad.
Which one? Yeah.
Oh
no.
no.
That was great.
Well, then you look at.
No, I'll say that. I think like you just said. Like I feel like society has always been sensitive. Like as a whole, just now we have the internet, so people can voice their sensitivity about things, and the communities that are like very heavy on like not being filtered are the communities that's getting attacked the most. Comedy is not filtered. But those are the things, and music's not filtered. Those are the things that are getting attacked the most. So I think, and I think the way comedy is like evolved now. It's not, people aren't really doing traditional stand up anymore. It's more so like internet comedians, Drewski, if you will, like DC Young Fly, like people. That's what comedy is now.
So you're talking got booed in New Jersey like the other day or something.
Who's that?
DC Young Fly.
Oh, really?
So you're talking a character
about God or something like that.
A lot of the Instagram ones are really good now.
Well,
I think that's like what I think. There's people that still do stand up, but I think like he said, the top comedians are still the top comedians. They're gonna still sell and do what they do. Cat Williams, Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, those people still gonna do what they do. But the guys that are blowing up now that are really popular are the internet people, and they don't necessarily do the stand-up lane or take it that serious. Like, it's like not a necessity anymore to be. Before, to be a stand-up, it was like Eddie Murphy. He did stand-up, or he was on like SNL first, and then he did stand-up, and then he was doing movies. Now you could skip the stand-up lane and just go straight to movies. It's like you could just you don't need to do the stand-up part anymore. I feel like that's a lost art.
You could be like King Batch.
King Batch.
He went from Vine to movies.
That guy was not funny, man. That guy wasn't funny.
And I feel like,
but he did.
When it comes to movies, that's really what sustains like
That's
comedians'
money.
careers. No, but their careers in general. Like if they don't go on and make movies afterwards, like
you didn't make it.
Well, that's debatable because there've been a couple people who went on to movies, like Jimmy Fallon, for example. He tried to be a movie star.
But he went to shows.
Shows though. Yeah, but then he went to late nights.
Well, because he lucked out.
Yeah,
but
you have to get
but Jimmy Fallon's always been like that great host.
You need another
type
outlet.
Of person.
Like, you can't just have being a comedian.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say that comedy is different because it's compromised now.
Yeah.
What do you mean by compromised?
Because if you're not compromised and kind of like watching what you're saying, you can't become a big comedian now.
In what sense? Like
if you're not watching what you're saying, you can't exactly blow up.
Okay,
it's
weird.
It's weird.
Like before you say that,
before you could do whatever you want, and now it's kind of like, all right, I got to think about this if I want to get to here.
You want to be filtered. You got to filter your
like before you say that, like what we just said about Tyler the Creator, how he's like cancel proof now because he was created before canceling, like 50 Cent. 50 Cent does a lot of stuff there's a lot of people that are like cancel proof because they was established before cancel culture was a thing. So now if you come up in cancel culture, it's harder to like. You have to follow the rules.
There's only one person right now that's literally like he's skipping the cancel culture, which is fired. It's Theo Von. And he's hilarious. Yeah. I love Theo Von.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny as shit.
But
you don't know who Theo Von is, bro?
Just because his name is Theo,
he's the.
I'm gonna know.
I mean, that's probably the most.
He's the guy.
He's the most important Theo right now.
He's the guy.
I hate to say that.
He's the guy that you see on like he's sitting in the podcast room.
He has one with Drewski.
He kind of talks like this a little bit.
Yeah, he has a super.
I'm sure I've seen him.
You've seen him. Yeah, you've seen him.
Yeah, I know.
And he literally,
He's funny.
And literally, like he's hilarious.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
he's just saying dumb shit.
I'm telling you,
Like,
he's sliding by. He be saying the most. He had one with Sexy Ray. He's like, so y'all really be doing that kind of stuff. Like he's funny as hell.
But that's why Kanye is not going to be canceled.
No, but
he was being canceled before cancel culture was a thing. Right. He exists outside of that.
So
imagine Dave Chappelle talking about homosexuals. That's what he did back in the day. Well, he still does it now. But I'm saying, but he has already established that back in the day.
Yeah, that's why he's able to say what he wants now.
To touch on his point, because he said comedy's compromised. Now that brings me to something else I wanted to talk about with you guys. So, comedy by definition is essentially speaking truth to power or being kind of the opposite of the norm. That's the basis of comedy in a sense, because what makes you laugh is the unexpected, whether it's weird or whether it's different or whether it says something. So now that you say that comedy is compromised, which in a degree I do agree, at what point is it comedy and at what point is it just saying things? Because now we're getting to the point where you're seeing people. I'll give you a quick example. It's not that big, but it just happened recently, and everybody knows I've always been a fan of Jon Stewart. These dudes have seen me share a lot of it lately, but I've always been a big fan of his. And there was one thing that he always would do is he would speak truth to power, whether you were a Republican or a Democrat. He would point out how stupid you were, whether it was the media covering an event or it was the people involved in politics itself. And so lately, when he came back, he retired from The Daily Show in 2015. And he came back. He's doing Mondays, which I got to see live, by the way, on my birthday. He is awesome in person. I highly recommend you do it before the year's over. And when he started, he criticized Donald Trump and Joe Biden. He got a lot of heat for criticizing Joe Biden because realistically, a lot of the media is a little more left-leaning. You know, nothing wrong with that. But, you know, comedy is supposed to be really more down the middle, especially when you're doing something like that. And he got a lot of heat for that. So at what point, and there's been other people too that have been trying to criticize, you know, the left and even with the right on both sides. They get heavily criticized and it kind of like goes against, you know, Second Amendment rights. So you say comedy is compromised. At what point do we say, all right, where's the line? Where is the line with everything? Because each comedian has a different style, but at what point, what do we say is the line?
Well, number one, Jon Stewart can say whatever he wants.
That's true.
Fantastic man. That man be saying facts
straight
on
up.
Facts on facts. So just listen to him. He can get heat, but he's saying the truth.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, you're saying, when does it become comedy, or when
does it stop being comedy, and when does it just become?
Just talking,
yeah, because
I mean, this is my thing. You could be a comedian and say whatever you want, but that means you probably won't reach the movies and the place where you're trying to get to.
You have to give up something to get
That's
there.
What I'm saying.
Okay.
Like,
gotta follow the rules.
Beforehand, you can say whatever you want, and you may just be on the next Paramount film. But now it's like, oh, he did this or she did that, and he
you have
said
to be able
this
to
at
be
this
sold.
Performed.
You have to be able to be
sold. He said
sold.
this about these types of people. He said this. Now that all comes to account. They used to probably never really be a thing. It used to be wiped under the rug. But now there's internet, there's phones, recorded, everything. It's all available to see. So history, everyone swipes down their Twitter past, you know? So to me, you can be a comedian and say whatever you want. It doesn't have to be compromised. But you probably won't be that
super
successful,
big.
that big.
Super
You'll just
big,
be
Right.
a local guy that everyone knows.
Okay.
He's funny and he's doing great, but he's never gonna be the best.
Or you can, or you'll
From
be just,
perspective of
or you'll
people.
be just stuck in stand up.
That's what I'm saying. Or you'd be stuck.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people stuck there.
Like
You
Bruce,
know-
for instance, bro. That man's smart.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT,
smart,
right?
but like,
yeah.
he's knowing what to do and not do. He goes right on the edge.
Yeah.
All
You know what
the
I'm saying?
time.
He gets right to the part. I mean, he actually slipped up one time. I forgot what skit it was, but there was one.
I know which
like,
one you're
it's under
talking
the
about.
rug.
Stand on business.
Long story short,
the Birdman.
he knows what to do. He knows how to market. He got people with him. It's not just
All
him
right.
being rebellious.
So to touch to your point about Drewski, and there's another guy that did something like that with Stephen Colbert. He played a character for 10 years. He came on after Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart was the more like truth to power, and then Stephen Colbert was the character where he was pretending to be a right-wing blowhard. And he was a character. This guy did a character for 10 years. I read in a book somewhere that he got so tired of doing that character, he thought his teeth were going to fall out. Because he's essentially playing the opposite. So,
Okay.
like, he's playing, like, essentially what Bill O'Reilly was. So,
Didn't he get his own show?
yeah, he's on CBS now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on CBS.
This is like before.
This is before, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you had the Daily Show, and then you
Yeah.
had the show that followed, which is the Colbert Report.
Got it.
So let me ask you about that now. So you mentioned characters, Drewski, and satire. How much... So now with the changing of the political landscape, because that's really where a lot of satire came from, is political comedy. At what point did it go from, oh yeah, I can totally tell that this is making fun of something, to you're talking bad about what I like and you should not be on TV?
Well, okay. Number one, when you see sometimes comedians, I don't want to keep going to Drewski, I want to go to someone else, but you know sometimes when he's talking about something, he's not, like the other person isn't noticing that he's making fun of what he is saying.
Okay.
Right? And I feel like...
Put God in your life.
There has to be some type of ignorance.
Okay,
and I
yeah.
feel like there's a sense of that.
You think
in
there's
actual,
more of that
in
nowadays?
actual politics these days.
Oh yeah, it's always been
You
there.
know?
Yeah, it's always been there.
And I don't know, man. I just think it's something that most people don't pay attention to.
Okay.
The common person. Like
Yeah.
we'll analyze it, right?
Oh yeah.
We'll sit here and analyze everything.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
be like, you don't really mean that, or no, he's kind of joking, or is he? But the normal person or the common person that's just like going to 9 to 5 and not really into the whole introspective things of the world, they're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I think to how ignorant you are to the situation, depending on the joke. And I think that has to do with a lot of like, even with celebrities, like when like somebody as big as Dave Chappelle, as big as Kevin Hart, whatever the case may be, if they tell a joke, you know, if let's say they tell a joke that's like an industry joke, that, you know, to us, we're hearing it, it's news, it's brand new to us, we're being informed, and he's kind of making a joke out of it, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna think it's hilarious because we don't know the true situation. We don't know exactly what's going on. So it's ignorance to us, but the joke is funny, so fuck it.
Yeah.
But that also goes into everything that, like all these jokes that they're just telling now in general. Like all the jokes that are hitting home now to people. Back then, people just weren't as aware of these situations, or they weren't on top of the situations like they are now.
That show. On Netflix, that movie.
Which one?
Don't Look Up. Is that what's
yes.
That was perfect.
That was a perfect. Yeah.
The world.
Yes.
Yeah,
because you ever see it?
No.
You should. No, you should.
You have to see that movie.
Nah,
No, it's great. It's a great movie.
Don't Look
like,
Up.
It basically
that is the
Don't
best
Look Up.
example of what we're talking
it's
about.
Leonardo
like propaganda
DiCaprio.
as a movie.
Who's
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, they
Meryl
have great
Streep.
actors.
Timothy
Is
Chalamet.
it recent? Is it a recent movie?
It came out like a few years ago.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
It's actually really good.
It's worth the watch.
Yeah.
It
Give
is.
me something to watch tonight.
What you're saying about ignorance is displayed on that.
It's kind of
Yeah,
scary.
100%.
It's 100% scary, by the way.
It's in a nutshell. Like Leo's a scientist, and he discovers that there's a meteor that's going to hit the Earth soon and destroy the Earth. But nobody believes it. It ends up being like he tells that story, and then they turn him into like a figure, like a celebrity, and then he sort of starts feeding into it, and he forgets what the objective was, and you know, it just I don't want to tell the whole thing, but it was good.
So it's funny. It's funny you talk about it. I was thinking about that. That was one of the reasons why.
Right?
So because the reason why I mentioned that is because satire is, I think, honestly, a very important tool to kind of express discontent with either higher ups or the powers that be or whatever. And I feel like we've kind of lost it a little bit. Touching on Bryant's point about and also Sammy's point about people kind of not understanding it. But it's weird though because like people were able to figure this out back then, but they weren't able to figure it out now, more or less. You know,
I think it goes both ways though, because I feel like even back then they didn't understand everything. Because like some people would say something under the rug, and then like
that's the point of being ignorant.
Yeah, I mean, but you're like he said, the average person is ignorant. They don't know. Like the same thing with anything else. They don't pay
social
attention.
media putting attention to certain topics and certain things that when they hear, because most of the time when a comedian says something wild, it's not the group that actually gets offended. It's somebody else that gets offended for the group. They're like, how dare you talk about gay people like that? What?
I know.
And
then,
like,
it's always like that though. It's always like that.
Yeah.
So
true.
Oh no! I was just gonna say that I think great comedians do that really well. Like in point, like Dave Chappelle. I feel like his whole thing is like he talks about a topic, but in a way where it's clever enough where the people that are supposed to be offended aren't even actually offended because they don't understand that he's talking about them. Like he's just masterful in the way he tells a joke, and like you don't even understand what he's really talking about. And it's on the surface it's a joke, but then you don't really see what it is.
There's other people that just be direct, like N-word.
That's
the joke.
So to touch on that, that's a good point. To touch, no, he's right about that too.
Hulk Hogan.
So to touch.
By the way, Hulk Hogan should not be on that
100%.
top 10 wrestlers list. Get him out of there, man. That Bleacher Report list that they put out or whatever.
Yeah, that's why it's not good.
Bret Hart should not be number one,
list,
dog.
Like Bret
I
Hart,
agree with
number
that.
one.
Come on,
bro.
that's nasty word.
But we'll do that. We'll do that on another episode, thankfully. But to touch on that real quick. So now you talk about guys who are really good at it. So at what point or how good do you have to be to, you talk about being uncancelable, if that's even a word. How good do you have to be, or how popular do you have to be to really say what's on your mind to kind of get a point across?
I was just about to bring this up, low key. like when you brought up the subject, like it was like 2 topics ago, but
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about Eric Andre. He's literally the GOAT at being uncancelable.
Yeah.
He literally has done whatever he wanted.
The Adult Swim show, right?
Yeah.
You know what the
whatever he wanted.
common denominator. This is my whole
And he
theory
has
about
moved.
being canceled, and I don't want to make this like a whole canceled conversation.
Yeah.
But my theory on being canceled is you are uncancelable if you just have an undeniable talent.
Yeah.
You are. Think about everybody. Think about everybody
True.
that has
Certain people.
they've tried to cancel.
Yeah.
Eric Andre,
Yeah.
hilarious,
CK.
great at what he does. Never going to be canceled.
Dave Chappelle,
Dave Chappelle.
Louis C.K. is another.
Shoot, R. Kelly for 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, they knew what he was
Michael
doing
Jackson.
before.
It
I mean, Michael Jackson.
Stop it.
Even Doja Cat, to a lesser extent.
Doja
They tried to get her up out of here.
How many babies
They
you
did
threw
try to
off?
cancel her.
They tried to get her up out of here real quick.
Besides the baby off the balcony.
Keep going.
Yeah, no, yeah. They was
Yeah,
trying to get
Kanye,
Doja Cat up out of here, man.
everybody.
Kanye, obviously. Chris Brown, you know.
But you want to know what the key is?
That's
To
the
every person
common
you just
denominator. What?
named, they don't give a fuck.
That's true.
Not one of
That's
those
true,
people
true.
you just named gives a fuck. They
Heard
all,
That's true.
that
They all
Chris
will
Brown
listen to
did?
you right now and be like,
Well, you know what's
Because
crazy?
their answer to being canceled is to make more content,
Double down.
Exactly.
and you want to buy
Double
it.
down on
Themselves.
everything.
That's literally what Dave Chappelle did. Like
Yeah,
one,
no,
so
and he told them.
Sticks,
He said,
yeah,
I
Sticks
said
and
it.
Stones came out, and that got the reception that it did, which is hilarious, by the way.
It was good.
It came out, and then they were like, "We need to cancel him," and Netflix was like, "All right, we're gonna sign you up for 3 more specials."
Yeah.
they were
was
like,
like-
and then they were like, "Here, let's give you that money." But like, okay, so you guys are saying that you have to be super talented enough to be uncancelable.
And not give
It's
a
like
fuck.
it's almost like proven. Like
Yeah, look at like Mayweather and what's it
Yeah,
called?
Mayweather.
And Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor.
Yeah, well-
the
Then look
reckless
at-
shit that
then-
Conor has
then
said.
I'll give another example on the other end of the spectrum. It's just a smaller example, but the baby, he's
Oh, yeah, yo,
he
he
got
didn't give a
canceled,
fuck.
and I feel like he's
He
kind
didn't
of
give a fuck though.
canceled. I feel like he's in the cancel zone.
Yeah. We don't fuck with the baby over here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Danny Lay's my baby. Whenever you want to hit
No,
me
chill,
up.
That's what I'm
chill,
saying.
chill,
But
chill.
like,
Hey,
Hey,
I already said it.
I'm
It's,
tired.
it's already
Look.
in there.
Fuck Drewski, by the way.
like,
Why?
Yeah. Oh, fuck for real. Yeah,
has
yeah.
Ruby
Fuck
Rose
Drewski.
and-
Yeah.
no,
I saw those
no.
pictures.
Don't do that.
Don't do that to me.
Keep it in your
man.
pants.
Don't
guys.
do that
Yo,
to me.
Ruby.
No, what? But
What's
just
going on?
to
Holla at your boy.
to finish that, yeah, the baby objectively could be a good rapper, but he doesn't have a product on the level of Kanye West and those people to like
100%.
survive being canceled.
50 Cent brought
You
him
know.
on, Dreamville.
No, but you have
man,
50 Cent was that Dreamville?
It just depends how the
She
cards
brought
fall.
out the baby.
Damn.
That's
I
true.
need to go
Sometimes you get lucky though.
That's
what
true.
I'm saying.
Sometimes you get
Yeah.
lucky.
That's my
That's the
thought.
last. That's
What-
the first
It's
time I've
like,
seen him.
yo,
Depends on how the cards
some
fall.
people,
Oh.
it works out, and they may not be perfect. at
That's
it.
true.
But they still are making it work. Others, it just don't work out. I feel like it's just there's luck.
Mm-hmm.
Time
Well,
and place.
luck is always involved in everything.
That's
Honestly.
just- that's
So
where it's at.
let me ask
Your
you.
fan
Just
base
how
is
great
important.
you are.
Yeah.
I think it really, because even look at
True.
Meek. Meek, I feel like is uncancelable.
No, he's canceled.
No, he's not. No, he's
No,
not.
because like what you just said, fan base. Meek has a solid
Yeah.
fan base
But
though.
his is going very quick.
Nah, bro. I feel like Meek is still gonna put
I-
out music and
that was
people are
like
still
a
gonna.
No,
fuck with it.
Roll
Meek can go to.
He could have got canceled way.
Comedy to
He could have got
music,
canceled for the
everybody.
Drake situation. Then he
That
went to
wasn't
jail.
That wasn't cancelable though.
Yes, it was.
No,
All
it
right,
wasn't.
so
Yes,
before we get too deep into that, because I know you guys
was
you
supposed
guys,
to
you
body
guys are
Drake, and
itching
he
at
did
the the wheel to talk about Meek and. You know,
Oh, we'll get into that.
No,
We'll get into
Yeah,
that.
enjoyed this.
We'll get into that
Very
one.
true, man.
Let-
It's
so
like
let me-
you
let me-
kinda gotta will your
No,
way
I
if
know.
you wanna
Well,
win.
well,
In
that's
the
what I'm
comedy
doing.
game.
Yeah,
It's
up.
worse than
wiggling
the-
it back.
It's worse than the music.
Yeah,
game.
up.
No Diddy,
Yo,
no Diddy.
it's
Whoa,
true.
you ain't wiggling nothing back.
I
Comedy.
didn't say
Yo.
nothing about Diddy. You brought it up.
No, I said no Diddy. I said you said you was wiggling something back.
No Diddy alert.
What you was wiggling back?
Back to the
No-
subject
no
at
did-
hand.
no
Theodore.
did- No
Alright.
diddler.
Okay.
Yeah, no diddler.
Moving around. Oh, I'm slithering back and make me sound
Oh
like
my
a serpent.
God.
Hey, that's peace, bro.
So let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you guys this individually. Now that people are probably a little bit more oversensitive nowadays, and I'm not going to sit here and say everybody's like this, you know.
Yeah.
Because look, I'll say this. I remember back in the day. I'm only 31, but
Grandpa.
Nah,
you're
nah.
older than me.
We got it back in the day though. Sure,
Grandpa.
we can say that now. We
Yeah.
30 and we can say
Yeah.
back in the day. We got that.
No, Look at this guy.
I remember back in my day when I had my wheelchair.
Just for posterity.
Shout out to Amanda.
I was just watching the documentary. That's why it's on my head.
Shout out to baby girl Amanda.
Just for posterity purposes, it's like him calling me old is calling the kettle black, because this dude's older than all of us. Okay.
Wait, calling the kettle?
See that bar?
I said it wrong.
Showed your age.
Hey man.
I couldn't even follow it, and I'm good at it.
That is a very old line
like
right there.
Just
something about
man. Anyway,
that's like the
outside of ripping me a new one.
Yo. Hey yo.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, no diddler, bro.
I'm gonna
no diddler. You know, I don't think we can say.
You're good, John. Listen, Malcolm got it last episode with the shower.
Yeah, I know.
So it's your turn this time, bro. You're good.
I ain't on the docket today.
So, you need to send me that clip, yo. We need to put that.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Sandy's doing Bill Cosby over here.
With the pudding.
You see, with the pops should put pudding with the Jello.
Don't take the Jello with the pudding. Stop. He's the most canceled.
Oh well.
No, wait. What about when he went to the courtroom?
40 years,
what
dog.
was that? With that video when the camera was on him, he was going to court. He was like,
hey, hold on, yo. Shout out to Bill, bro.
You know why he's canceled? Because he literally committed crime.
No, shout out.
He raped people.
No, he's canceled. He's canceled. You know why he's canceled, right?
Pudding.
You know why he's canceled?
Why is he canceled?
He was about to buy NBC. That's why he's canceled.
You know what? That's true. That's right. He was almost there too.
No, I just love that running joke now. That's what they say about everybody who gets canceled.
Well,
they was about to buy NBC. You know they was about to buy NBC.
Anybody that gets close gets canceled.
Everybody gets close to doing anything.
But
they get canceled.
To bring it all back in here, no Diddy. Do you
kettle?
Freaking Theo. Do you see? I can't focus. I sit next to Theo and my brain just goes mush. It's pot calling the kettle black. It's pot calling the kettle black. Okay.
Interesting.
Very interesting choice of words.
Viejo loco over here.
This is great.
Trying to get the,
so let me ask you guys this.
You gotta get the ball past half court, bro. Come on. They got a full court press on you right now.
You got it.
Pass it over here, bro. I got you.
Yeah. This is gonna go into the top 8. So. And this one's going to be a good conversation, I'll tell you that. So, do you guys think comedy is dead nowadays? Or do you think we're just, people are just looking at it differently?
I think it's a different form.
It's different now.
It's taking a different shape. Like I was saying, like the internet. I feel like the Instagram,
TikTok.
I feel like that's the stand-up comedy. The art of stand-up comedy is outside of the top guys. Everybody else trying to come up in the ranks. Mm-hmm. There's a different rules you got to play by.
Once you get there,
and it's like you're limited. You can't say this. You can't talk about this. You can't talk about that. It's like now you're in a box.
Touch on that. What kind of topics do you guys think are untouchable?
The community.
Like what?
I don't know the letters, but the community.
The LGBTQ.
Yes. Number one.
Plus.
LGBT. Yes.
Why
that
would that be considered untouchable?
Because it's like once you get into it, that community is coming after you.
Because I'll say the two communities. I'll say the two communities that this is why the letter people.
Shouldn't be like that.
What is it? I don't want to mess it. I'll never say it because I don't want to mess it up.
LGBTQ plus.
LGBTQ.
They added more. Isn't there more letters? No.
That's what the plus is for.
Well, look, it's those. It's that, and it's the there's another community. I don't know how to say that community either because I don't want no beef with that community. But
before. We're not defaming anybody. We're just products of our environment. Not a bad thing.
We have a disclaimer.
Yes, we do.
But
this is we're not defaming anybody here. This is just us having
it's the community that.
You know what I'm saying? He just had to say that because of how the world is.
Yes, that's exactly.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But listen, it's the alphabet and it's the people that Kanye West had beef with.
You mean
the people?
Jewish people?
Yes, those people. I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah, nah,
but in the
Rich baby daddy.
That's because everybody that.
Yo, by the way, before we go on with that, I'm just gonna point out something. for most of the time we've done this podcast, Bryant says something to Theo, and then he just goes off. So that's why we can't sit them next to each other anymore. It's like two petulant children in class.
A Mario star just got absorbed.
Sammy's in the middle, blocking everything off.
I'm fine. I'm chilling.
No, I know, but you're blocking this.
I'm still forgetting we're being recorded.
Yeah.
Let me just finish this thought. It's the alphabet people and the other community that you just said, because those two communities run most of the American industries as far as entertainment. Like, well, there's people, representatives from those communities, I believe, and this is just my theory, that they're all they run, the entertainment industry, the music industry, and I feel like those are the ones that have the power to, if you offend those communities, those are the guys that can take you out.
Why is that a problem? Comedy, if the comedy's not hurting anybody, why is that a problem?
They believe it is.
They want their narrative to be shaped how they want it to be shaped. They want their narrative to be a certain way. They don't want any negative anything towards
and again,
what they deem negative.
But at what point of privilege, as people say, at what point of this privilege can we not say anything about anybody? Because truth be told, comedy is essentially just, you make fun of everybody as long as it's not vitriolic or hateful, like, what certain world leaders.
Like you said, you can, but again, you have to understand that everything's not going to work in your favor.
No, that's true.
And that's just, like he was telling earlier, you have to understand you ain't going to get that movie role. You ain't going to be getting it. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get this.
It's like what Malcolm's saying before. It's like, you have to know how to tell a joke.
Yeah, you gotta play the game.
Yeah, it's definitely there's ways that you got to raise your level of.
So let's just preface this. Because that right there is the ultimate subtext. So let's lay that out. That's the ultimate subtext within everything. Is you have to know how to tell the proper joke within this conversation. So we don't have to mention that because that's the proper subtext. That's what I'm trying to get at. So thank you for mentioning that. Because I know that there are a lot of people who I've met and have seen perform where they just say it just to say it. But truth be told, if you're going to say a joke, there has to be some sort of underlying premise to it that's not going to try and harm, because comedy is ultimately about making people laugh, whether you're speaking truth to power or you're just being goofy. And truth be told, if you're doing it the right way, I don't necessarily think that there should be limits to anybody. You may not like it, but somebody shouldn't get canceled for trying to make a joke about something in a country where you can say whatever the heck you want. Now, obviously, there's going to be consequences to your actions, of course, but it has to get to a point where what are consequences to actions and words, and then what are also the stuff that gets into other people's kind of like freedom of speech, so to say. I'm not going to go and just start saying N-word, 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 F, 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 that, because there's no underlying premise. But why should someone like Jon Stewart get in trouble for talking about a politician? Or why should Dave Chappelle get in trouble for making jokes about a community that he wasn't even flaming to begin with? And I know I'm probably going to get some heat for that, but at this point, whatever. You guys know. I'm not saying anything, not anything bad about anybody.
You know what?
He's barely saying anything wrong. He's not saying anything wrong. He's just talking.
Just talking.
The way it is, you feel that way to say it.
Yes,
horrible.
That's the issue.
It's a scary world.
You know what? If we just exist in the canceled area, then we'll never be canceled. Like us, like Indoor Voices. We just exist. Let's just exist in the cancel zone.
So we're just jumping straight into canceling ourselves.
Let's just operate from there.
Can I be the Karen?
My thing is, in time, I feel like if we keep going the way we're going, comedy may die.
I could see that.
The stand. You mean the stand up? You mean stand up specifically?
No.
You think generally
comedy can die?
You're censoring so much to the point where it's like people are their own damage, basically, in this world. Like, you want to be sensitive, which means you're going to keep taking things away to the point where it's not going to be there no more.
You got to blame the internet for that. The internet's a great tool, but that is the issue. If the internet didn't exist, we wouldn't know that everybody had a problem with X, Y, Z. That's what it is. Like when you walk around in your daily life, people don't just come up to you and be like, "Yo, I hated that this person said this. Drake did this. This person." You don't hear none of that. You hear it on the internet, and that internet gathers a big voice, and then the people have to listen.
The way to differentiate that is nobody's telling you can't have an opinion. Clearly, that's not the point we're trying to make here.
No.
But you have the right to express how you feel. Some people are comedy is
Yes.
subjective. You're gonna find something's funny. You're not gonna find something's funny. But just because you don't find it funny doesn't mean somebody else doesn't, and you shouldn't. Unless the person is saying, "I hate this group of people. Let's kill them," or language is that similar. Then there's no real reason to kind of, unless the person is specifically with intent inciting hate, no one should be canceled for making a joke.
And that's cancelable in any era, by the way.
No, it's
doing
true.
that, you get canceled in the 60s
right,
for that.
Because back in the day,
well,
I was going to mention, there was an episode of Married with Children, the show at Al Bundy, I don't know if you guys seen it or not. But there was an episode where, yeah, that's right. There was an episode where they had to go buy lingerie. And it was really controversial. It was like 1990, where they had to go buy lingerie, and it was like really censored, and Fox really got a great deal of pressure because they went to this lingerie store, and there's girls in bikinis and all that. But if you actually listen to like a lot of the stuff they talk about, like the jokes and all that, it's tame compared to like Chappelle's show like 15 years later. It's completely different. So
I got one.
Yeah.
They took down the episode of SpongeBob called Panty Raid.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Because of how we are today.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I forgot how
Not the panty raid.
Look it up.
No, it's true. He's right.
The wash.
He's true.
I mean, a lot of those.
You mean girls?
A lot of the show.
Girls. And we're going to go into the...
Which one?
You don't remember the episode?
You don't remember that episode when...
Like, it's very
It's
foggy in my mind.
Underwear I won't play.
It was his mom's.
Oh, yeah, the panty raid.
Panty raid, yeah.
Oh, my God.
The panty raid.
That episode on the surface is so innocent relative to everything else in this world.
Our first stop, the wash. These clubs got some...
A lot of those
clubs have
a lot
some
of
crazy
subliminal
names.
Things, though.
But yeah, they took that down because
That's
I forgot
crazy.
it was a group or something. And
No,
they took
it was like a parent
So
group.
What do you think about the shows having subliminal things?
Subliminal things?
We go to Disney right now.
Well, no,
talk about Lion
King. I'm
King.
saying like a lot of cartoons we watch.
It's not even
Like,
cartoons.
I'm talking about like from the beginning, like Looney Tunes, like down to like Bugs Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Like
Looney Tunes got a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had stuff like that was crazy.
You know, but you know
Yeah,
what?
yo,
That-
have you watched the on-set shit? The documentary?
No. I'm not. I'm talking about like just like
No,
I'm talking about.
this is completely different.
No, I'm just talking about
But
like
you,
from back in the
you
day.
still need to see the shit that they...
Oh, no,
like,
it's
I've seen
wacky.
it.
I know.
Like,
Yeah, no, but I'm
Wacky
saying like,
Tabacky, no.
but
like
like,
Ariana Grande.
because like that's supposed to be like the beginning. comedy
That was
shit.
insane.
You know what I'm
Saying.
Shit,
But here's
the
my
cum
thing,
shot
and this is
one
what
that
I
they... I was
The
like...
potato
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
what
Draw
the
it.
fuck?
The actual animators and like people that drew, I feel like they would just be there, BSing sometimes. Be like,
That's most of it
I
where
feel
it
like-
came from.
They would be
like,
they would be smoked out, bro.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like
They
their
would be-
mission was not to deface these children.
No,
like,
no.
Terrifying.
It was a joke.
I
You know?
just, no, I just
Right.
feel like
Bro, they were
It's for
hippies.
them.
They were a bunch of
Yeah, they're
hippies.
all high.
You guys-
Like,
They were just smoked out.
They're like,
Listen,
let's
you
throw this in
Smoked
there.
out.
Right, to his point.
That's what I
Oh,
feel
wow.
like happened.
So to his point,
Coked
you guys,
out.
yeah, to his point, you have to remember that a lot of the people that created the stuff that we made,
because they're adults.
They're about 10 years older than we are,
Yeah.
and
They're
they all
older.
went through. Maybe some of them went through Vietnam in the 70s. They
That's
went
wild.
through that. So postmodernism is very big in a lot of the stuff that we enjoy.
Yeah.
Postmodernism is essentially the foundation for millennials at this point. Because we are the product of a lot of postmodern parents. For the most part, some of us may. I have boomer parents, but I grew up in the postmodern movement.
Same.
But
I feel concerned
Old
about
man.
the generation coming up.
well,
super sheltered,
well,
super sensitive,
Yeah.
super everything,
Super unimaginative.
and it's just like that's why I think comedy. That's what I'm saying. I feel like certain things are gonna die.
You took their
out.
imagination?
How children are growing.
Oh, you
up.
think
They don't have.
about
They
it.
definitely don't have the same level of
Think
imagination.
about it. We had
Yeah.
toys to play
Grow up to
with.
be like
No,
people, right?
millennials.
That's all we really had to play with
Millennials
was
by
toys.
far have the
They have
best
everything,
imagination.
All the internet, everything right in front of them. Whatever they want to look at, it's immediately there right in front of them. They don't
Yeah.
even have to think about
But
it.
it's
No.
bad.
No. I'm saying that's why I said I felt like they are losing their imagination.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, 100%.
You know, even
Yeah.
more things are sampled nowadays than ever. It's like
It's sad now, the sampling now.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not even trying. They
I was
just
gonna say,
it's the
like,
same beat.
They'll
They just
literally
add a
repeat
couple
the same
drums.
lyrics. Like
Yeah.
What was that Glorilla song? She literally took like what was that? I forgot what song. And what's that other dude's name?
NLE Chopper did Hot in Here. He just added a couple drums.
Yeah,
like it's the same beat.
He said literally almost. He just changed the lyrics. So I'm like, this is the same song.
So, all very good points. I definitely agree with a lot of what you guys are saying. I do. No, seriously, I do. I just so we're talking comedy. Indoor voices, everybody. We're chilling. We
comedy experience.
Wait. Before we finish, I mean, before you wrap. Before you wrap. There's one guy. Some guy named Ralph. I don't know if you know. He's like a Spanish guy. Always looks high as hell. He's from Cali. He does stand up comedy. I fuck with. Nah.
No, he's funny.
Yeah, Ralph. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That he always has like a laid back attitude. Like, hey man. Like,
that's not racist, man.
I'm just smoking.
Nah, I never seen that.
Yeah,
I'm doing a terrible impression.
Well,
of him,
you know what? That perfectly leads into. We're gonna get into the top 8 now. Top 8. Top 8 comedians.
Kevin Hart, number 1.
No.
Oh, you got the list?
I gotta go now.
John-Luke, you got the list?
Look,
you hold the list?
Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac.
Wait, hold on. You guys know the rules. You know the rules. We all have to agree.
Look,
yeah, we all have to
agree. Richard Pryor, I gotta go.
I ain't putting Richard Pryor on my list.
What?
Do you know who he is?
Wait.
I've never heard a joke of his in my life. And even though I understand who he is, listen. It's not the Pusha T situation. You're not gonna get me out of this. Fuck Pusha T.
I can tell.
Anyway, listen. Richard Pryor, I've never
come off the ledge. Come off the ledge, bro.
I've never heard a joke of his.
It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. Come off the ledge.
I will not agree to have him on this list. I'm sorry.
This is like
sorry. I'm sorry.
All right,
I'm straight offended right now.
So wait.
That's like saying you don't know Tupac.
No.
Richard Pryor not on this list, then therefore this is a troll list. So I'm gonna just throw people on there.
You know what?
Listen, man.
Put Eddie Murphy down, please. Just throw him down.
Wait, so are we sticking to strictly stand-up people, or we just talking about anybody who's
just in general?
Anybody, funny people.
Honorable mention, by the way, Charlie Murphy. That skit.
Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, Charlie Murphy is the hood legend, bro.
With Dave Chappelle, bro. You live on for like.
Yeah.
Green screen.
Habitual. He's a habitual line
stepper.
Pancake.
Yeah, no, he's goated.
Right.
He said he came with the dirty shoe.
Pancake.
All right, so since
they got suede couches.
Since we're not putting one of the greatest comics of all time on this list, Bryant.
That was crazy.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Yes, Bernie.
100%.
Bernie Mac.
I guess.
You don't understand, America.
Oh, so there was a thing on Twitter. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Yeah, that's how it went. I used to love that show. There was a thing on Twitter about this girl. This girl, she was like, I don't know why everybody thinks Bernie Mac's so funny. It was like one of the greatest days on Twitter because all you saw
cooked.
Oh yeah, straight up. All you saw were just people reposting clips. And one of my favorite Bernie Mac clips, outside of him being on the Bernie Mac show, was when he was playing Maze Gilliam's brother in Head of State, and he's coming out the train and he's smacking everybody coming up.
Yeah, that's so
I love it.
Now my favorite is when he was like, "I ain't scared of you, motherfucker."
wait. Yeah, that was a goated.
Yeah.
But wait. So, can we include comedic actors, or are we? Because there's people that I'm like, hold on, man.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm gonna just throw a name out here. If y'all say no, I'm not gonna fight it.
That's how Shaq would have been.
I want to see what you're gonna
say. Oh hell no!
That's how Shaq would have been.
So if you can't see, so we got the game on. It's just for me. There's the Geico commercial with the seal in net for the other team, and it's a walrus.
You don't have to move.
That's how Shaq would have been if he would have been a goalie. I'm
gonna say Will Ferrell.
No.
Okay. All right. Cool. I ain't gonna fight it.
He's very controversial.
You ain't even gotta say nothing else. I get it.
No. The reason why.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Hood legend.
Would you put Adam Sandler before Will Ferrell?
No.
Before Will?
No.
Yeah, before.
I'm not
Will
putting
Ferrell.
any of them on this list.
No.
Okay.
He added.
I'm not putting.
I'm not gonna argue those people.
Any list.
Any list.
Adam Sandler would be ahead of.
He belongs on A list.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is.
Actor.
But Step Brothers is one of the funniest movies ever.
Actor.
Oh no, it is. Go ahead.
Come on.
Say it.
Y'all know it?
Nah.
Say it.
Jim Carrey.
Yep. Listen. No.
But Jim Carrey's like that's like.
I agree with him. You know why? Because he didn't live in color.
Jim Carrey's like
he's a wild card. He broke through everything.
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
That's like I'm not saying this because he's white, but that's like putting it's like Larry Bird on the top 10 NBA player. Like he's there. Like he's.
Wait, is Larry Bird not on top 10?
He's a top 10 NBA player.
He is
That's what I'm
top-
saying.
I was gonna say,
Like he's a state like it's like you can't remove him from the. It's like he got.
True.
I think Jim Carrey.
I'd say Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more out there.
If it was my personal list, I wouldn't say Jim Carrey, but
Yeah, I was about to say,
but
me
as a
personally-
whole, I would say Jim Carrey
if-
should make the list.
But I feel like
Brian, I wrote. He's not making it.
Listen, I'll say Jim Carrey.
Okay.
But I just feel like there's other people we could talk about before Jim Carrey. But
that's my.
It's like a
thing.
lifetime
Look,
achievement.
Let me just say this.
I mean, it's not. I'm saying like.
Who's on the list so far?
It's
Do we
Bernie
have
Mac
any?
and Jim Carrey, but I'm just gonna say.
Wait. We don't have Chris Tucker.
Hold on, I'm getting to that.
Hold on.
I'm just-
Chris Tucker?
No,
You don't think
I'm-
Chris Tucker's fun?
I'm throwing names
Chris
out.
Tucker.
Listen, hold on, mira.
Chris Tucker?
Listen.
I'm gonna just wait. I'm
Listen.
gonna wait.
Listen.
I'm wait.
This is gonna be
Locked
in
in.
no particular order.
Okay, that's good.
That's
Of course
the-
not. Of course.
Okay.
If we do that, we'll be here all night.
All right, let's get the.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let's
Next
get him
one.
out of here. Eddie Murphy, please. Let's just get.
No, not him yet. Chris Rock.
No.
Rock. Yeah.
No.
No,
I'm
Chris
saying
Rock.
no.
No Chris Rock.
You said no to Richard. Don't tell. You said no to Richard Pryor.
Go to the goat, and you over here talking about no this.
No, Chris Rock. Shout out to everybody hates Chris though.
Nah, don't do that to spite him. Chris
Every
Rock.
time.
No. I'm not doing that to spite him. But I'm just saying. Don't
Have one.
look at me like
Chris
that.
Rock.
No, I put Chris Rock in
Then this
way
ain't
before
real.
Chris Tucker. I'm sorry.
No,
of course.
1,000%. But I put Chris Rock in before I put in
I'm
Jim
not
Carrey.
putting-
Let me ask y'all a question. About Chris Rock.
Yeah, I agree with that.
In your heart, do you guys actually find him funny?
Yeah,
I'm so
100%.
serious.
Chris
No,
Rock
the,
is
Yes.
hilarious.
the old him, yes.
No,
The new
100%.
him, not as much.
His
Serious?
stand,
Chris
some of
Rock
his
is
stand up
hilarious.
But not
is
the new stuff.
legend.
Not
No.
the new stuff. Not the
Who
new stuff.
cares about new stuff? He's
No,
funny.
but no. Remember, if longevity is important.
Yeah, but Dave
Dave Chappelle's out here.
Chris Rock is funny.
Put in Dave.
Yeah, Dave
Chris Rock is
Chappelle-
funny,
I was gonna
but
get to that. Dave Chappelle, of course. Dave.
yeah, Dave's no brainer.
That's
Oh,
obvious.
wait, hold
This-
on. We ain't putting Chris Rock on this list?
No, Chris Rock can stay. I'm
not agreeing to Chris
So
Rock.
he's not
Okay,
making-
wait.
That's
No,
probably gonna be my controversial one of the
Watching this,
episode.
I don't know what.
Let's
Yeah,
compromise
bro,
here then.
come on.
How about I put Chris Rock in for Jim Carrey?
No. Jim Carrey stays.
I mean,
Jim Carrey
Jim's
stays.
already there, man.
Jim is there, bro.
We
So
already
actually,
agreed
no,
on Jim.
So here.
Mask.
Nah, since he said no to it, let him choose the next one.
Go ahead.
Chris Rock?
Oh, to go on the list.
Yeah. Can't choose Eddie Murphy because he won't allow me.
No.
Oh, what do
I-
we say about Chris Tucker?
No.
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 What about D.L. Hughley?
No.
No, hell no.
I actually don't. No.
Top
offense,
8?
No offense, DL.
8?
Wait,
It's
DL
only 8, right?
8?
Yeah, it's only 8.
Yeah, nah.
DL, don't come
Nah.
on.
out.
No.
8.
I'm thinking like a big list. I'm sorry.
I know.
What about Tracy Morgan?
Yes.
No.
8?
No.
Come on, dog.
And a top
What about Martin Lawrence? What are we
in your
doing?
top 8?
Martin
In your top
Oh
8, Tracy
no, don't do
Morgan.
this.
You're
8
Oh,
over
wow.
Tracy Morgan over Martin Lawrence.
Yes.
Tracy Morgan.
Yes. Tracy.
That's
Morgan.
crazy.
Yo.
I don't know what this list
Tracy
is.
Morgan. Yes.
Tracy Morgan.
Over
is
Martin
hilarious.
over Martin Lawrence.
Yes.
I would put Wayne's brothers in before I put him in.
You
Stop it.
crazy,
This
dog.
this list is nasty. This is a nasty list.
Oh my.
You know what this is?
Do you know what
Yo,
shows
I'm
they
putting one of my
created?
favorites in.
You know the
Hannibal
shows they
Buress.
created,
You
right?
have you seen?
Yeah, Hannibal Buress. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with Hannibal Buress.
Oh, it's kind
I'm with Hannibal.
It's a Jersey thing. My
It's
bad.
not a Jersey
It's a Jersey
thing.
thing.
It's
My
not.
fault.
Tracy
Someone
Morgan.
Central
My
Roast.
fault.
Nah, Tracy
Was
Morgan
legendary.
is one of the funniest people out there because one, you
he's
don't
hilarious.
know when he's joking and when
His
he's
voice
not.
blows mine.
You know what this is? Comedy is more
Comedy.
subjective than anything else.
Well, that's
So
a
it's
good
like
point.
it's kind of hard.
All right, wait.
This is gonna be
I don't
harder.
find him.
Okay,
It's
so
like
we
what
can't
you
put
find
Tracy
funny.
Morgan 'cause
I don't
sister
find him funny.
disagrees.
So who's on the list right now?
Bernie Mac, Jim Carrey, Dave Chappelle.
So no Hannibal Buress.
So what about Cat Williams?
No, not on the top.
Not top
Hannibal
eight,
is
not
funny.
top eight.
What about Cat
He's funny
Williams?
as hell, but he's
Comedy
not top
Central
eight.
Roast.
Oh yeah.
Justin Bieber
No,
was
my
one
fault.
of the
My fault. We gotta put
most
Kevin Hart in
legendary.
here. Y'all want
No.
No.
What about Cat Williams?
Oh
you
yeah.
know? What do you mean
Who
no
said
Kevin
no?
Hart?
No. I'm with you. I'm
I don't-
Kevin Hart in there, right? He's
Cat
top eight, right?
Wait, Cat Williams or
It's a
Kevin?
terrible list.
Alright.
Wait, you're not gonna put Cat Williams or Kevin Hart. I feel like they both
I
should belong in that
put
list.
Cat Williams in there.
The Pimp Chronicles just alone should own Cat Williams in that spot.
I'm with Cat Williams.
No, Cat
What did I
Williams
do?
with Shay.
I just don't
She'll
think
put him
Hannah
in there
Worms.
automatically, son. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah,
He started the
but
whole
I'm saying,
2024.
but that's still Cat. That's still Cat. That's all based off. I
Nah,
mean, listen, not all Cat Williams specials are funny, but the Pimp Chronicles was hilarious. It's a classic. That's a hood.
Man,
legend
Then,
to
This-
the
then-
top.
but then if we're being selective on it, then Chris
What's
Rock
the,
should be on this list.
No,
What's
this
the
is
fat
my
dude from,
thing.
Kings of Comedy.
The fat dude. Which,
What the-
Cedric the Entertainer?
No.
No.
I don't like
No.
Cedric.
Number one.
Top
You're bugging, dog.
Tracy Morgan?
You're bugging.
Oh.
You don't even know Cedric.
The only king of comedy that's on this list is Bernie.
Bernie.
That's it. That's it. Not Steve.
Not even Steve
Not
Harvey.
DL Hughley. No.
We-
Y'all don't like.
We put Steve Harvey.
Look, this is my thing. This is my thing with Cat Williams, dog.
So y'all tell
Listen. Come on.
Hold on.
Cedric. We don't got enough time for Cedric, bro.
Version of comedy.
All right. Let it out. Let it out, bro. Let it all out. Let it out, bro.
I don't know where we are.
Listen.
I don't have Richard Pryor on this list. I don't have no Kings of Comedy.
We got Bernie.
Shout out to Johnson's Family Vacation. That's a funny movie.
That is
though.
actually a funny movie. Yeah.
Kings of Comedy.
No, listen. Cat Williams is on this list because every time I see Cat Williams, no matter where it is, I laugh. I don't know if I can say that about everybody. I don't know if I can say that about Chris Rock. For me, I don't know. Maybe other people feel different.
Wait, is Dave Chappelle on the list?
Yes,
Dave's on the list.
Dave's on the list.
Drewski
That's
make the
undoubted.
list?
If we're numbering the list, Dave's number one.
But he's number one. Yeah. But,
What about Bill Burr?
yes.
I say yes. I say yes to Bill Burr.
I'm gonna disagree.
You come on, dog. You gotta be kidding me.
Nah, come on,
I ain't
man.
got no Kings of Comedy. So yes, go
the
ahead.
white guy,
Bro, Bill Burr's watching them Kings of Comedy,
the
man.
white guy who
Bald white guy.
He kind of talks like this.
He's from Boston.
He's from Boston.
Nah, dog.
I don't even know. He doesn't even do movies, so I don't know. You probably wouldn't unless you've seen. He doesn't have any
You
movies.
watch Breaking Bad?
No.
Nah, Bill Burr, no Bill Burr. That's crazy.
I'm Bill Burr. 100%.
I know you would, Bill Burr.
Man, throw him on.
Nah. What is that? I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is. I can't agree on somebody. I don't even know who that is.
All right, nah, we gotta all agree, bro.
We can't put Bill Burr on.
We can't mess up the sanctity of the list. We have
That's what
to.
I'm saying.
No, I said throw.
We have to keep the integrity of the list, bro.
Malcolm doesn't want Chris Rock.
Okay.
We have to keep the integrity. There's more names before Chris Rock.
Double D from.
I can agree on Chris Rock, but we need more names first.
No. I don't know who else. There's nobody funny.
He was cooking.
I told you, throw Drewski on
Steve
first.
Carell.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Carell.
What?
Dang.
In your top 8 of comedies? Are
Bro,
you serious?
All right, man.
yes.
Yo,
Steve Carell?
Michael
The
Scott is one of
Office?
the greatest characters of
So,
all time.
but again, that's like any
Does
show. I can tell you
does
any show.
does Chris Rock have a bigger play than The Office?
No, but I can tell you my wife and kids and we just said Martin. Martin's one of the funniest.
I agree. Martin should be on
ever.
there. Martin should be on
I'm
there.
sorry. Actually, it is the funniest comedy ever that they've done. Please say no. All right, now I'm done.
I agree.
Yo, I put Jamie Foxx.
I just heard
before
that
any
Martin
of
is
these.
not the funniest.
I'm not putting Jamie Foxx up.
We're not putting
Martin.
Jamie. So
Over
Jamie
Martin
Foxx can't be
Lawrence.
on any of the lists. Any of the lists that I.
No.
Jamie Foxx can't be on any list. I already
He
seen.
He didn't make the sitcoms list.
Queen Latifah.
He didn't make the comedy
So
list.
Queen Latifah can't make this list either.
Actually, no, she can't.
That's crazy.
Oh
Crazy,
man.
dog.
Hold on, man.
crazy.
Steve Carell.
Nah. Steve Carell.
The
I was about to
Office.
say The Office.
The Office is a bigger
Okay, but
play than
not
anything
every
Chris
season of
Rock.
The Office is
What's the
funny.
funniest
You
thing
can-
Chris Rock
you
got?
can agree
What-
to
Yeah,
that.
but-
Will Ferrell.
What is the funniest Chris Rock piece of
And I'm gonna be
content?
honest with you. Just one quick thing. The funniest part about The Office is not Steve Carell.
That's
Say it's not
I
Dwight.
did.
Please say it's not
that
Dwight.
is no. It's
I
not
disagree.
Dwight. Come on.
I disagree.
Don't do
Let
that.
me ask you this.
Don't
That show doesn't work without Steve Carell.
does not
It
work
does
with-
not
Does
work
it work without Dwight?
Isn't there?
Yes,
a-
yes, it works without
English
Dwight.
version of that.
So
of
name
that
a
show?
season without Dwight.
You see, you can't. No, you can't say that.
But there was
It's a nasty conversation.
The show ran without who?
It ran without Steve Carell because he left and the network kicked them
Yeah,
out.
but say,
But did
then
it
the
work
show
though?
ended.
But did the show work? It did because they had.
didn't work as well.
What is the
Of
best
course, but
piece
did
of
it work? That's
content?
the question.
What is the best piece of content from Chris Rock that you guys
Don't
would
do
hold
Name
up?
another show for Steve Carell.
Don't.
He got
That did
slapped.
as good as the
The Daily Show.
Exactly. No, I'm serious. What's the best piece of content from Chris Rock? What is his funniest thing?
His movies.
CB4.
Pick one thing. What is his thing?
Everybody loves Chris.
Everybody loves Chris.
Everybody loves Chris is not because of him.
Yeah, but all of his
That's life.
stand.
But it's not him. He's not.
He's on
He's
Saturday
just
Night
narrating.
Live.
Yeah, Saturday Night
He was
Live
on
was
Saturday
fire.
Night Live. And
But
also,
is that his funniest? I'm
That's
just
probably-
saying,
that
like,
was
what is
some
better?
of
What is
his
better
funny.
than The
He played a
Office?
crackhead?
What has he done that's better than the? That's cool. I mean, that's a cool role.
His first.
He was in Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, so funny.
Yeah, Parks and Recreation was funny.
Oh, he was in Parks and
So
Recreation.
Donald Glover, we're not putting Donald
Oh,
Glover.
you're just
on
saying
the
Parks
list?
and
Office is literally. I mean,
No,
Parks and
he's not
Recreation
funny?
is
He wasn't
literally
funny?
based off of-
Hold on.
He wasn't
Hold
funny
on.
enough?
Hold on. Hold that thought. Go ahead.
Actor?
Hold on.
The
No.
comedian Donald
Finish
Glover.
your thought, Sammy. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying Parks and Recreation is based off The Office.
Essentially, it's the same guy.
It's
that
literally
made it. It's the
exact
same
same.
guy.
And Donald Glover was on there.
All right, man. Just who's on the list? Who's on the list?
We only got 3.
We only have 3.
Bernie
We
Mac,
need to get
Jim
some names
Carrey,
on here.
Dave Chappelle.
Okay, man.
How the fuck we
Listen.
only have 3?
Okay, look.
Listen, I'll concede Chris Rock. That's fine.
Please.
I'll concede Chris Rock.
Okay.
I think everybody hates Chris as his funniest thing, and I think that's not even because of him. But
yeah, but dude, those early stand-up specials that he had, bro,
they're cool. They're
Amanda
cool.
Bynes
That's what made him funny.
Did Amanda
though.
Bynes make
That's
it?
what put him on the map. Those
Amanda Bynes was pretty funny.
Hold on.
I was watching back this documentary. I'm like,
Hold on,
yo,
watch
she
out.
was pretty
Hold on
funny,
a second.
honestly.
To touch on his point, those HBO comedy specials were so legendary that not only got him a show on HBO, but that got him jobs at In Living Color, SNL.
And Living Color is top 3.
I agree. So, you know,
I respect his resume. Just he don't hit my taste buds as a comedian. I'm just like,
fair enough.
I'm like,
Can I have your number?
Meg from Drake and Josh.
No.
Meg. Hi,
Meg.
Carly. Miranda Cosgrove.
Miranda Cosgrove.
I'm
No.
dead. No way.
I'm gonna throw this out, and I know you are gonna disagree with me, and I know Sammy's gonna agree with me. Jon Stewart.
Oh, I've already said this.
Jon Stewart.
That man is
One of the funniest
And he's
political
very
satirists
hilarious.
of our time.
6.0. Oh, did he make it too?
Daniel Tosh.
Oh,
I'd put Daniel
Tosh?
Tosh. I'd put Daniel Tosh
Nah,
on there.
but nah, he's. I don't think he's that funny. I
Happy,
used to love
Top
Tosh.
eight.
Tosh
Happy Thoughts is one of the funniest specials I've ever
Wait,
seen.
Adam Sandler's not on here?
No.
We
Nah,
said
I
no?
said him. I said
No,
before.
respect.
He said, I said no.
Respectfully,
I don't really find him.
I love Adam Sandler.
Hold on.
Crazy
But-
Nights.
He's like 50% of
Hilarious.
Netflix.
Before we
man.
get into that, Jon Stewart, yes or no?
I don't really.
I don't
Yeah,
watch
I-
enough.
yeah,
I don't think I watch enough Jon
I
Stewart.
like the idea, but no one's
No,
I can't fully agree. I'm not saying he's no.
I'm not gonna lie,
I don't
watched
watch
it
enough.
Okay.
religiously at one point.
Okay,
so I
next
understand where
one.
you're coming
Yeah, I don't watch enough. I can't
Please tell me you've
agree.
seen this person before. Conan O'Brien.
from. Oh, yes.
Again, not
I
enough.
have.
I'm not.
I don't think Tom.
I think
Conan
I
top eight.
don't think top 8. I like Conan a lot.
Every time.
I like Conan, but not top 8.
just gonna listen to Sammy.
What about
He's not top eight,
Carlos
but like-
Mencia?
It's alright.
Carlos Mencia?
Over any Wayans?
No.
I don't know why. Any Wayans?
We're not doing
Conan O'Brien is historic, bro. Yes, he is.
Every Wayans.
Oh.
was the time.
They are, but Conan.
Is there any Wayne's
Oh,
brother?
what about George
General.
Lopez? George
No.
Lopez? Nobody fuck with George Lopez.
George Lopez is a hack.
You know
bro.
that Jonah Hill meme?
George Lopez.
Yeah.
George Lopez is a hack, bro.
Nah.
Yo,
Okay.
Seth Rogen.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Not top
Dog.
8. He's
Dog.
funny. He's funny.
Top 8. Who's funnier than anybody? All of these people that we just named.
Louis
Seth-
CK.
Seth,
Who's currently doing
Seth Rogen.
Louis C.K.
shows right now?
Louis C.K.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh my.
Is there a Wayne's brother that makes this list?
Yeah.
No,
Williams on
no,
there?
well, no. Keenan Ivory. No,
But-
Damon.
but
Damon.
I'm saying-
Damon. I'd say
Gabriel
Damon.
Iglesias is still
Damon's
doing
funny.
stadium shows right now.
Is he funnier than Eric Andre?
Who?
I'd say
Eric
No,
Andre.
What you said? You said
I put
you
him on
too?
there.
I put Eric Andre on
Eric
there.
Andre.
Eric Andre?
Eric
I was
Andre.
like, who?
He be just doing stuff.
Eric Andre?
I put
What do we
Eric
got
Andre.
on Eric
I put him
Andre?
on there.
Eric, I'd say Eric.
The only reason I put Eric Andre
Yo,
is
his
just
show-
because he doesn't care.
He don't care, man.
So
That
nope.
show.
And he explores things that people don't explore. And I think what's those dudes from Impractical Joker are like funny as hell too. Cause they just like doing stupid
Just throw
shit.
them on.
No, I'm not throwing them on there. Hell no. They not
Nah.
fun. They not
Walk
that
around
funny.
Jersey.
They just
They're
be
all
Jersey
trolling
Mall.
people in
They're
New
from
York.
Staten
They just
Island.
be trolling people in New York. I
Okay,
think that's
so
funny.
far we have Bernie Mac, Jim Carrey, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Eric Andre.
And no
Hardest
Gabriel
How many
Iglesias.
people is that?
Mel Gibson made
One,
it too.
2, 3.
This is crazy.
I thought we just throwing names
Leonardo
out.
DiCaprio.
We got
Hey,
We got
Gabriel
5.
Iglesias.
Five?
I think
Will
is
Smith
hilarious,
is in
man.
there?
no.
Oh no, he's
God,
not funny
no.
either.
No, he's not.
No, Will Smith
Nah, he
was
not
a product
funny.
of writing.
Well, Jazz from
Oh, Jazz.
Jazz is just.
Let's revisit Kevin Hart for a second, guys.
No.
Let's have a
Kevin Hart.
conversation
Just throw
about
Hart
Kevin
on
Hart.
there. I thought he was funny.
Wait, we don't have Kevin Hart on there?
Nah, man.
No, let's have a real conversation about Kevin Hart. Real
No.
quick.
So,
Seriously.
I don't think like he did like 2 funny stand-up specials and he does the same damn like persona every movie.
Yeah, but
It's just
but his impact on comedy
But
in general.
Kevin Hart.
then if we're gonna do that, we might as well throw Jon Stewart on there then.
But
Might as
look,
well.
not right now. I know Kevin Hart right now is kind of washed, but Kevin Hart from 06
I
to
agree
like
with
06 to 2014, Kevin Hart. That run, that 8-year like that means
about
nothing.
Richard Pryor's run, but
It's like,
I mean, I'm with Richard Pryor. I'm with Richard Pryor.
I
on
literally
there.
could tell you about a 20-year run. But
I want to put Richard Pryor on there.
I'm with Richard Pryor too.
I'm with Richard Pryor
Never
too.
seen it.
My man literally put comedians on the map to doing movies. Come on,
Yeah,
son.
that's true. He's right about
Nobody's
Come
gonna
on,
respect
son.
this
He's
list
right.
if
No.
Richard.
Harlem
You know what?
Nights, bro.
no Cat Williams.
Listen,
Cat
man.
Williams didn't make it?
If I agree to Richard Pryor, I gotta put Gabriel Iglesias. I don't give.
That's
fuck.
not a trade-off. That is not.
That is my trade-off.
That is
I don't
not even
give-
a good trade-off.
Oh man.
Gabriel Iglesias is hilarious.
I mean,
You know what? Let's just say this: Richard Pryor is the GOAT, and he's out of this conversation. He's above this list.
Yeah.
Let's put him up there.
Yeah.
Also, Gabriel Iglesias.
Let's get the dark horse out of here. Eddie Murphy. Let's do this
Of
now.
course, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Eddie Murphy's not on the list already?
No.
We didn't talk about it.
We never
yet.
talked about.
I
it.
was waiting
Eddie.
so we can, you know.
You can
You
put Eddie on the list. Put Eddie on the
I'll
list.
put Eddie on there.
Put Eddie on the list.
He
should have been on the list from
the
They
beginning.
tied for one for me.
Okay, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy was like really the first like Raw was like that first comedy special that I ever seen.
So
ever.
Chris Tucker's not funny.
It's not that he's not
No,
funny.
I don't think
funny.
he's top 8 though.
He's not
Yeah,
top
he's
eight.
not better than Gabriel Iglesias.
Dang, he's funny, man. I think he's funny.
Who?
Chris Tucker.
No, but see, I think
No, he's funny.
Top
Look,
eight.
he's funny. He's funny with
Look,
Jackie
just
Chan.
for the record, everybody
He's
we're
movie
naming on
funny,
here
but
is
he's
funny.
not stand up
That's what
funny.
I'm saying. He's not stand up funny.
Have you seen his his stand up
Literally,
are trash?
movie wise?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
He said, "Who? You? We? Him?
No,
we?"
movie wise, he's undefeated.
He's like, fuck you, no, fuck me.
Movie wise, he's undefeated. She's not gonna make the list, but hood legend Anna Faris. I'm just throw Anna Faris
No,
out there.
she cool.
Hood legend.
I'm
Love
agree
Anna
with
Faris.
that.
Scary Movie 1, 2, I
Those
think
are-
3.
Woman on
I think she was in 3.
Yeah, of course we could put a woman. But I don't think any of these guys
Can we
would
put a
agree.
woman on there? It's crazy.
I was gonna say freaking Tina Fey, but I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't think Tina Fey's that funny. I put Queen Latifah over her.
What you see
Yo.
last Christmas or something?
Yo.
Yo,
Queen Latifah, cut this man a check.
yo,
He keeping your name alive.
What's her name?
get out! Yeah, this crew said freaking Queen Latifah's
No,
funny as
she's
Tina Fey.
funny as heck.
Freaking damn man.
Bruce Witherspoon?
So
I think I need
no
Reese
set.
Witherspoon?
No.
Bruce
That's an
Witherspoon?
actress, not a
Yeah,
comedian.
Okay,
She's
this
pretty
is
funny.
a really weird way to get to this person, but she played the voice on Wreck-It Ralph, the little girl.
Oh, Sarah something?
Sarah Silverman?
There we go.
Funny.
No. No.
Nah, she's
I don't
her,
find-
her
no.
comedy's too weird for me.
I
I don't
think-
know. I
I-
don't get it. I don't get
I
it.
think you're
I don't
funny.
personally.
No, I think Sarah Silverman's funny.
Hood legend Sarah Silverman.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Funny.
she
Funny.
had her own show
she
for
has
a
her
good
moments.
minute.
She has her moments.
Respectfully.
She has her moments. She has her moments. Yeah.
I
What
was
about-
gonna mention a bunch of old heads you guys don't know about because some of these guys are actually really good, but y'all not gonna know who they are. I was gonna say, and these are just honorable mentions: Gary Shandling, David Letterman, Conan O'Brien, Johnny Carson. Let's continue.
All right.
Because
Hood legends. Hood legends.
Little Dicky.
even though David Letterman and Johnny Carson
Dicky.
legitimately
LeBron
changed the
James.
night,
My God.
Little Dicky funny, man.
There's some
Nah,
guy
Lil
on
Dicky's
YouTube.
not funny. The show is funny. The show is
The
funny.
show is funny.
He's not funny.
Oh, Lil
I don't
Dicky.
think
I
he's
never
funny.
seen the
we
show.
got two more.
There's
that's
a
like-
guy on YouTube. He's not making this list named Gastoff. That guy's
I know who that
Gastoff
is.
Almonte. I think that's his name's full name.
We're gonna tag
Hilarious.
him and get some views.
Damn. I'm trying to think. What about all these comedians?
Honestly, I'm still
Jessica
salty y'all
Alba?
include Jon Stewart.
We just throwing
I'm hella salty.
What happened to all these comedians that were making movies in like the early 2000s? I feel like we're missing people.
Eddie Griffin.
No, God.
Nah, Eddie
God.
Griffin still has one of the best parts in any movie is Undercover
Eddie Griffin-
Brother.
That's how he was dressed at that skate party.
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin.
Stewie, Family Guy.
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane?
Seth.
He's not really a comedian.
Creative mind, funny mind. He's different.
Yes.
I like
Seth
Seth
Rogen?
Rogen.
Seth, nah.
Seth.
I think he's funny as hell, but
He's
I don't
funny, but nah, he doesn't go up there.
Dang.
Nah.
think yeah, super bad.
John C. Riley. Shout out to John C. Riley.
Funny guy.
Funny guy.
Oh damn, I'm still salty y'all didn't.
You guys
John
haven't
Stewart.
given me a sufficient reason why Steve Carell's not on this list.
Steve Carell should be on this list, as should Jon
Like
Stewart.
there's no like.
Ask him Adam Sandler and Gabriel Iglesias.
Steve Carell.
He can't come to that conclusion.
I'm still waiting for anything after the
Adam
Office.
Sandler.
Bro.
I'm waiting for
Bruce-
anything.
Bruce Almighty?
Yeah.
Evan
Who
Almighty.
was in that movie? He's on the
I don't-
list. What's his name?
Whatever he wants.
I like Adam.
name-
I like
name-
Adam Sandler.
I could name.
That
I
dude
just
got
don't
so
want to.
much
Oh, Jim Carrey.
But y'all like
Yeah,
the
main
ooh with
character.
the you like
Yeah,
you
he's-
guys
That's
like
what I'm saying.
that
We-
little
we
like
saw him in
the
that.
little thing he does when he's
No.
like ooh with the like Adam Sandler's whole little like shtick
What's
that
that
he
series
does. You know what I'm
he
talking
was
about?
in?
The serious
Eternal
one?
Sunshine of the
one with
Spotless-
Kevin Garnett?
Actually, no. To be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah,
Adam
yeah.
Sandler should be on this list.
Yo.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
what I'm
you're
saying.
talking Sandler?
Yeah.
Adam
I
Sandler's
think Adam
hilarious.
No, 'cause
bro.
his movie run is
Keep
unbeatable.
I think his contribution to comedy
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Uncut Gems.
What was that movie? The one with Kevin Garnett.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
there we go.
Take that off.
That's not even. That's
Every
not comedy.
movie he did in the 2000s.
Okay, I'll say-
Eight Crazy Nights, and that's a cartoon.
That is
Yeah,
funny.
that's a
No,
funny.
I'll say this.
Daddy, what was it? Was it
Who?
Little
Grungy
Daddy?
comedy
What
I
the
liked
fuck
as a
the
kid.
Who?
the name when he got the kid? What's the name of the
Little Nicky?
No, that movie's like they're terrible.
was
What was the one where he was the stepfather?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. There we go.
No, I'm gonna mention that.
That movie
From
is terrible.
from like the
Little
mid
Nicky's terrible.
from the
I mean,
mid '90s to like
it's
the
like one of those like.
no
It's
Little
like,
Nicky.
it's like the Super
It's
Mario.
like if you
movie.
missed it,
Yeah.
you'll be
It's
right.
like Super Mario
Little
Bros.
Nicky's
movie.
Oh,
terrible.
what was you gonna say? Go ahead. Say
No,
what you
I
gonna
was
say.
gonna say. Check this out. I was gonna say most of the movies that he did from like the mid '90s to like the early like mid 2000s, they were all hits,
It's
except
good.
for like Little
But it's
Nicky.
not,
You didn't like Click?
Superior.
I didn't mind Click.
Click, I like.
Click was
Click was
okay.
hilarious.
I didn't mind Click.
I cried right
Good.
there. That was so.
Click was hard to last to be honest.
I was so
It's
But
sad.
what was it hilarious or was it just like a good movie?
No,
Like, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
It was alright.
I wouldn't count that in his comedy bag, but you know,
I mean,
it's
yeah,
a good
it
movie.
was comedy in it.
Yeah, yeah,
Pull up a
it was
list.
good.
I still
It's a good
can't
movie.
believe Richard Pryor's not on this list.
Who was
Again,
I was about to say somebody. I lost it.
He's beyond this list.
I'm also still salty. John
Yeah,
Stewart's not.
no, Richard Pryor's in a separate
Pryor's
list.
in a whole nother list.
You know, we're all a little salty.
Lenny Bruce.
Greatest of all time.
Lenny Bruce was
You know.
in, Richard Pryor was
So
inspired by
Martin
Lenny Bruce.
Lawrence is not going to be on this list.
I'm willing to concede Martin because I like Martin.
Martin should be on
Martin's
the list.
hilarious, and him.
There's just no way. Like, you got Bad Boys, man.
I mean, Martin in the '90s is
I'll
like
put you know what?
gold.
I'll put Martin in there.
Yeah, Martin. Again, like
I
I
was
said,
just waiting to get
The
some
Black
names
Knight.
off.
Y'all ain't like the Black Knight.
Black Knight was pretty good.
That was passive.
His show-
If you was talking about fucking Big Mama,
Don't sleep on the Black Knight,
Not
bro.
even Big
I'm
Mama.
saying Big Mama's fun. No,
Not
but he's
even
talking
Big
about
Mama.
Black Knight.
Blue
I mean,
Streak,
whatever
bro.
the fuck that-
I love
Hold on. 51st
He went back
Dates.
in time or whatever.
Oh, he's talking.
He jumped in the water and he came out in medieval
He's talking
times.
Sandler right now. Go ahead.
51st Dates.
Yeah, 51st Dates
Click.
hilarious.
Big Daddy,
Grown Ups was actually not that bad.
Happy Gilmore.
Waterboy's top
Eight
tier.
Crazy Nights.
That's
Come
my
on,
boy.
dog.
Not-
Oh yeah, that's my
Come
boy.
on.
Hilarious.
Waterboy
And that's
is
more his
top-
recent
I like-
one.
I like-
See Hustle, but I heard
I like The Longest
The
Yard.
longest.
Yeah,
Oh,
Golden Movie. Yeah, we had a whole podcast about The Longest
Anger
Yard.
Management. Oh,
Come
my.
on.
Anger Management's
Mr.
pretty
Deeds,
good.
Eight Crazy
Mr.
Nights.
Deeds is good.
Yo, look at this.
Okay, you know what?
Even
he wasn't
even
Coneheads.
just recently, what's that movie that he has with Jennifer Aniston on
Spanglish.
Netflix?
Have you
Oh,
guys watched that?
Yeah,
I didn't
that's-
like that.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And
Yeah.
the one with Chris Rock and Kevin whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're
And,
talking about.
how many-
Grown ups.
Grown Ups.
How many names do we got?
Oh,
We
you
got-
Yo,
remember
he's
Grown
a
Ups with
wild
the
We got 6.
Oh, Chuck
Six?
and Larry. Automatic in.
yeah,
I didn't
Chuck
find
and
that
Larry.
movie.
All right, whatever,
Oh
man. Adam
my
Sandler.
God.
Adam Sandler. Just
Okay,
put him
we'll
on.
put Sandler.
All right.
Adam Sandler and Martin.
We need to
I'm
get
with
these
that.
names in here.
We'll put
So
Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
I like Sandler. I
I'm
do.
with Martin though.
Wait, you didn't like?
Oh, did we
didn't
agree
like
on
that
Martin?
movie.
What
I
did we
don't
say
like
about
Kevin
Martin?
We're not
James.
gonna talk
No.
about
Are y'all
It's,
hearing this? We not talking about.
I don't like.
What
Kevin
movie's that?
James.
We not talking.
The,
it. Like
Kevin
I don't.
James.
I only like him in King of Queens.
No, I
That's
don't.
the only thing I don't like him in.
I love King of Queens.
You didn't see Mall Cop?
I didn't
I don't
like.
like Kevin
And Paul
James.
Blart.
I don't like.
I like
Mall
Paul
Cop. I
Blart.
don't like.
outside of that-
Yeah.
You like Mall Cop?
It was so dumb. It was
I
all
like
better.
Paul Blart. I like Paul Blart. I like King of Queens. That's it.
You don't like him in Grown Ups?
I like the meme. I like the Kevin James meme. That's about it.
And the funny
Oh,
thing is,
yeah.
and the funny thing is, Kevin James is a Mets fan, but I find him incredibly obnoxious. Just
Yeah.
like
Kevin James.
Kevin James, yeah.
She's kind of
Really?
Yeah, I
kinda
find
shy.
Wild.
again. I'm willing
Shout out to
to
Ben Stiller. Shout out to Dan
Ben
Schneider.
Stiller,
Shout out
Stiller.
to
Ben Stiller is
the other one. They're not on this list, but just hood
Ben Stiller's
legends.
a-
What, with Zoolander?
Oh wait! Hold on.
Ben Stiller's top 20.
Hold on.
Come
Shout
on,
out Rob
dog.
Schneider. You do
With
a
the
lot
look?
of things, man. that a lot
Jerry
of people don't wanna
Seinfeld.
do.
What about
I'm not
what
a
about
great
Just
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld?
He's actually very funny.
what
What about
about Vince Vaughn?
No,
No.
What? You
not-
don't find
he-
Vince Vaughn funny?
No, he's funny as shit, but I'm
but
talking
he's
about
not.
like,
He's not like a
not
purely
top.
comedian.
Oh, what about the other dude, Owens?
Owen Wilson?
Yeah, Owen Wilson. There we go.
I like Vince Vaughn better than
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. That's
Terry
a
Crews.
hood legend.
Ah,
Terry
man.
Crews.
That's a hood legend.
Look,
Hood
look,
legend.
alright.
Terry Crews.
Hood legend Terry Crews. Hey, John Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon.
You'd agree with that?
I
Hood legend. I know they ain't gonna
fun fact,
say
John
it.
Witherspoon and David Letterman were close friends because
He's
they
a hood
did.
legend.
Hood legend John Witherspoon.
Oh wait! Wow, seriously, how do we not do this? Robin Williams. Come on.
I was thinking Robin Williams, but I don't. My favorite movie from him is Flubber.
I would say yes. yes.
He walked out. He's done. He's done. That's it.
Yo, he played.
Robin
Robin.
Williams.
He played too many
He
sad
played
parts.
the genie.
So did Jim Carrey. So what?
Yeah, but I feel like I take Robin Williams more as a serious
Tech
actor.
movies.
Like
Really?
I don't
His
take
voice
him as
impersonations
a
are crazy.
comedian. Like I take him as
That's how he started.
I understand that, but Through my childhood, I
that's how every
already saw
guy
him.
on
bro.
here started. You can't even say that.
I saw him as a serious actor. I don't know. I couldn't. Jumanji.
Jumanji's top tier.
Yeah, like that's a great
That
movie.
wasn't a funny
and that
movie.
wasn't a funny movie at all. That was just a great movie.
We're gonna fight.
Bro,
Wait, what did you say? What just happened?
Jumanji.
What about it?
It's a great movie.
No, we were saying it's a
Yeah,
great
but it
movie,
wasn't a
not
comedy though.
I found
Like
it
I'm
to
saying.
be a
It's
great
it's
yeah.
supposed to
It had
be.
funny parts, but
It's
it wasn't
supposed to
like,
be a drama comedy. That's what you.
Y'all ain't like Miss Doubtfire?
Who?
Mrs.
That
Doubtfire?
was great.
Trying to be on this list.
We got one more.
We need one more.
Oh, Martin on it.
I'm willing to put Martin on.
Then we
this.
ready to put Martin on?
No,
this?
Martin's not on here yet.
And we put
And
Martin
that-
on
would that
as
be eight?
Yeah,
All right,
I
just
said
go ahead.
Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin.
It should have been Richard
You throwing
Pryor.
someone on there now?
No.
No,
I mean,
Martin's
It
he has
sounded
the-
like a throw on.
No, but he
I mean, like,
All right, so
I want to
here's
do
the
Jamie
list.
Foxx in for
Here-
Martin.
No, we're not Queen Latifah.
T-Pain?
So here's the list: Bernie Mac, Jim Carrey, Dave Chappelle,
Yes,
Chris Rock,
yes,
Eric
yes.
Andre,
Jamie Foxx was funny though.
Adam Sandler,
No.
and Martin Lawrence
Yes.
and Eddie Murphy.
yes.
Wait.
Honorable mention, Sarah Silverman.
Hood legend Sarah Silverman.
Since when we put
Hood
Eric
legend
Andre in?
John
Very
Stewart,
funny.
Hood legend Conan O'Brien, Hood legend David Letterman,
Hood legend Eric Andre.
Hood legend.
Eric Andre didn't make it?
How is Eric Andre a Hood legend? He's on the.
Oh, he's on. He made the list. Oh, okay. Oh,
When?
shout out to
When did
Eric
this
Andre.
happen?
Oh wait, no. Hood legend.
Really agree
Hood
on
legend Hannibal Buress.
That's right.
Shout out to Hannibal.
Why are you booing me?
Han-
I'm right.
Comedy Central roast Justin
Hannibal
Bieber.
should be
Number
on the
9
list.
on the top 9, Gabriel Iglesias.
By the way,
Shout out to
Shout out to the New York Rangers just winning their game.
the roast master, the Ross guy. What's his name? Ross.
No.
Nah.
Greg Giraldo was better than him.
No.
Nah. Okay.
Look up, just go on and look up Greg Giraldo.
The biggest shout out to all the Waynes because they get no love here and all the Kings of Comedy.
That's cap. Because
Nah, I heard no love from my
all
boys.
I did
The
a previous
Waynes.
podcast was basically
I asked about
set
the
them
Waynes.
off before,
No Diddy.
All right.
and I'm talking about In Living
I
Color.
don't know what just
We
happened.
So
Shout out Nick Cannon. I don't know why we didn't put him on.
He got too many kids.
That's nasty.
that
Wilding out.
No,
Nick Cannon?
that show. No.
But he's not the reason it's
Hey,
funny.
technically,
We all shoot.
He's
that
not
guy
technically,
like
he did do
crazy.
stand-
He's not the reason it's funny.
all that is a stand is like SNL.
Spin the beat.
No.
All that is a kid version of SNL.
Yeah, but then you got to put Kenan Thompson on there then.
I would.
No. Close
I'll
it.
put-
We
I'll
need
put-
to. We need to do the next.
Keenan's
We
not
need to do
funny?
the
All right,
rap episode.
Or
All
Kel?
So close it.
Brian.
Close it. Restart it.
We'll have
All
to-
right, guys,
We'll have-
that's fucking it,
We'll
man.
have this conversation.
Indoor
another time.
audios.
Hold on. No,
Oh,
it's
shit.
my turn. Damn it.
Oh yeah,
it's my turn.
It's my turn, damn it.
Skip
It's my
Bayless.
turn. It's
Indoor
my
voices,
turn.
Indoor voices. We out.
Shout out Skip Bayless.
Thanks to the boys. We'll get this out there. Peace. Let's go Rangers.
Richard Pryor go.
PLP holding it down.
Yeah.
Gabriel Iglesias.